Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be joining the ladies for Sketch Sunday, and this would be the beautiful sketch we're all going to be using today. I will go ahead and link everyone's videos down in the description box so you can go on over and check out their take on using the sketch. Now for my layout today, I am going to size this down. This is a 12 by 12 sketch. I'm going to use it in my traveler's notebook, my 2019 December Memories Traveler's Notebook. And I do have a playlist that shows all of the other layouts I've already completed. I will add that as well in my description box. So here I am documenting 3 photos today. On the layout there, you can see there is just 1 photo, but I'll be using 3, and these are of my son celebrating his 21st birthday back in December of 2019. And here I selected the 3 pattern papers that I'll be using in the center part of my layout. Now you can see on the 12 by 12 sketch, it goes straight across the center, and I wanted that to work on my traveler's notebook, even though the binding is in the center of my notebook. So I'm going to go ahead and split my paper right there close to the binding. And here I'm just adding in that second piece. So it looks as though it's going straight across, where I really did just cut it into pieces there just to piece them together. And I'm going to do the same here with this wood grain pattern paper. I'm also going to add in the 3rd pattern paper using that scripted black and white. And I'm adding the banner right there. And then I'll start working on those elements you see at the top left corner and the right bottom corner of the layout. Now you can see there's a scalloped edge on those elements. I am using this decorative scissors right here. It's very small scallops, but it's gonna work. It was on my desk and I just grabbed it when I saw the scalloped edge there. And I'm gonna go ahead and trim those pattern papers and add them in that diagonal style that it is on the sketch. And I'm using 2 of the same pattern papers, of course, that I used in the center part of the sketch, so that way everything ties in together. Now once I'm done adding on those 2 elements, I'm going to start working on my photos. Now I did leave a very thin white border around my photos, and you can see I am using 3 photos instead of just the 1 photo that you see there on the sketch today. And these are of my son's 21st birthday back in December of 2019. So I'm gonna add the one just with him by himself on the right page, and I'll add the other 2 on the left side. And here I'm just adding in the last corner. And here I'm going to add my photos. So you can see I'm butting it up really close to the center part of the notebook, close towards the binding. And there we have one with him, with his siblings and his nephew, and the other one would be of myself, my husband, his dad, and himself. And the 3rd photo, of course, is just him with his cake. So now that I have my photo in place, I pulled out this punch. This is one of my product focus for the month of January that I'm working with, which would be that heart punch right there. And I punched out a bunch of hearts using one of the pattern papers I used on the background. And you can see I'm just using my tweezer there just to arrange them exactly where I want them to be in 3 separate clusters. And once I have them all in place, I'll go ahead and adhere each one of those down using my liquid adhesive, and the one on the top will actually change in a little bit, as well as the one to the bottom left corner. So now I pulled out these white hearts. These are from a pack that I added to my January stash kit that I put together recently, and that video is on my channel. I'll go ahead and link it down below if you have not already seen it. I did share the kit that I'm using for January and February, along with the products that I'm going to be focusing on. And here I'm just pulling in some of those items. And these would be some white acetate pieces from L Studio. You can see I used one of the hearts. I'm using a banner on the top of that photo on the left. And later in, I do pull in a 3rd heart as well. Here I'm going to work on my title, and on the sketch you can see the title is at the bottom, and that's exactly where I went ahead and added in my title. So I'm using these shiny iridescent sparkly alphas, silver toned alphas, and I'm adding in the words happy 21st birthday, but of course it's just saying B day. I shortened it up because of course that's not gonna fit using those large alphas on this traveler's notebook size. I added in the 21 using some Felicity chain numbers, and I do go in and add ST, so it says 21st in a little bit. Now once I got to the H in the word happy, I had to remove one of those hearts. It just did not look very well where it was, so I put that to the top of my layout, added it to those heart clusters on the top. And I'm also pulling in another heart in just a few moments, but right now I am adding in some splatters using my black in the ink, and this is where I'm gonna add in that third acetate piece, that heart. So I'm going to tuck that in right below the letter H. Add a little bit of adhesive where the H would be, so it's kind of hiding any of that adhesive I'm going to add there. And even if a little peeks through, it's fine. This dries clear and it's not going to be very noticeable. So using this sketch, this layout came together really, really quickly. And I love how this turned out. This is sort of a Christmas themed kit, and you can see here I used it, although this is a December Memories layout. It's not Christmassy, it's not Christmas themed, and it definitely still worked for this layout, even though it was a Christmas themed kit. I hope you guys enjoy the process today. Don't forget, check out my description box. Go on over, check out everyone else's video today where they use this same sketch. And be sure to give me a thumbs up before you leave if you enjoy the video. So I want to thank you all for watching, and until next time, bye.